Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, CC Sabathia over the years has been a terrific pitcher. It's a different CC right now. No longer throws 97 to 100 miles an hour. Still in the low 90s. Good slider, good changeup. More than that, he is a terrific competitor.
Ready now, George Springer. Get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. The 1-0. Scorched to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. And there's one gone to start the night. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either. Either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent. And overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Bases are empty, one man out. The 0-2 once more. Pitch popped up. Walker is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Carlos Correa now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Justin Verlander, former Cy Young Award winner. He's done just about everything you could do as a starting pitcher. At one time, might have had the best and biggest arm in the game of baseball. Consistently 94 to 97 miles an hour. Really good overhand curveball.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. This is his first year at the big league level. The 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Throw won't get him.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. In there, and it's 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 2-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 2-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting second, third baseman number 2.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the first pitch from CC. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now a ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball even at 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Reddick is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. At the plate, number 25. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heater.
Pops this one up. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. His club trails 1-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Little dribbler up the first baseline, but it gets fouled. Now another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over with third. And there's the first down.
Batting 8, designated hitter.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Fouled away. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Evan Gattis is out number 2 here in the third inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Next up for the Astros, Brian McCann. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Liner toward right center. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And the runner back in standing. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Snap throw to first, but he's back in standing. McCann is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for Houston. They still trail 1-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Solo shot here to left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Here's Neil Walker.
Neil Walker.
As he swings and promptly sends a little looper out to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Here's Brett Gardner now. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now batting. Right
Here's
fielder,
big Aaron Judge. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And it's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Popped him up. McCann moving to his left. 1 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gary Sanchez. He's set and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Verlander pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Astros. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's fouled away. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Hicks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the first pitch from CC. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Josh Reddick. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
1-2's the count.
1-2. Here it comes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His guys are up 4-0. Digging in, Aaron Hicks set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Altuve is there. 1 down.
Now batting, number 25.
Digging in, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez sprinting after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 57, Green.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging the
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. A little low, it's 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
So a full count now. Marwin Gonzalez will be next. Full count still.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. First pitch on its way. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Right.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail here 4-0. Here's Neil Walker. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Neil Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right. Back goes Reddick. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo home run here for Neil Walker, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. McCann has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. 5-0 New York. Ready for another chance? Evan Gattis. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. David Robertson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Robertson's ready, coming at him with the 0-1.
1-1.
Ball one. Swings through it for strike number 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So one away now for Brian McCann. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and it's dropped. Throwing the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Here's George Springer. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Snap throw from the catcher. Again to first. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. No hits to this point.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Didi Gregorius. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Right side, but it's well fouled. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Smith is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Carlos Correa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Another 0-2 coming. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman.
Ready once again, Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 5 and the Astros nothing. Ready for another shot now. Number 25.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Yankees.
2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. High pop-up. McCann is under it. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. 1 out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Astros,
Evan Gattis now standing in, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 5 and the Astros 0. Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Again, a 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Altuve over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Good.
Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Hit down the third base line. Bregman gloves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Aroldis Chapman.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's George Springer. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And it's fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Throw down to second.
Outside.
McCann stands at first with 1 out. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Again down to second. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. 2 out with the man at first. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Last strike now for Houston. Struck him out. Houston, good night.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chad Green earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, they left 2 men on base.